My name is Sanford. I was in the Navy. I served from 1988 to 91 as active. Right around Desert Storm, Desert Shield, there were some training exercises that a couple of the squadrons were going through. Two of the squadrons collided with each other, two of the planes, and there was about 10 people that I knew. And missing your friends and people dying is just, it just, it takes so much out of you. The transition from military to civilian can be a rough transition. It wasn't easy anymore. It was harder. It was harder to find work. It was hard to find a job. You don't get treated with the same respect as you're supposed to be getting treated for, people that are willing to put their lives down on the line for this country. I started going to counseling after I moved back here to Pittsburgh back in '85. The death of my son's mother, who was, the love of my life. We were together and married for a while, over 7 years. She died of cancer. For her to just be gone all of a sudden, from one day there to the next day not, and then leaving me with boys, two boys. My second marriage, which was right after that because it was the rebound, she ended up being a heroin and crack addict. So therefore, I found myself taking the responsibility again and taking my son from her, from that marriage. And now I have 3 sons that I'm raising. I've been through counseling several times because I just feel that I need to have some type of structure, and if I can't talk to anybody and I don't know where I'm at, then, it just goes crazy. I've always had a strong faith in God, and I knew that, He's not going to give me anything that I can't handle. When you got people that rely on you, you got to make your way happen. You got to make something happen. I love the Navy. I met a lot of good friends, a lot of good people. I still keep in contact with a lot of my friends. We keep active, talk to each other from time to time. Believe it or not, it's a support group. We're supporting each other because, a lot of us have gone through a lot of different things in our lives and have moved on to bigger and better things. Some people have not moved on to bigger and better things, but have actually been in some ruts. So, try to just uplift each other and try to keep each other at a great state of mind. Whenever you were going in battle or doing whatever you were doing, you did it because you wanted to fight for your country, for your freedom. Taking that first step, going to see somebody to help, is going to also help you to take that first step to get your freedom back. You got to fight for who you are and what you are. And if you don't do that, then the enemy's won. As hard as I'm struggling right now, and I know that eventually my day's coming and my time's coming. And I'm going to look back and say, wow, that was a rough time and that was a rough era, but you know what? I'm out on top.